You want a war? You're going to get one.
What was that? He had no time for one more play.
He had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
the brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys game.
You
The
literally.
brother screwed us. The brother screwed us. We had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks.
Yo, but do it, Dingbat here. Welcome to week 1. We got Giants, Washington. Our big threat is supposed to be Washington. We're going to get a look at them today. What is going on, everybody? Thank you guys for being here. Jason, thank you for being here. Clark, Dennis, Twits, Dave Dust, Jeff, Shannon, Ian890, Delboy, Chris North, J-Dog, Logan Motorsports, Punjab, Donnie, Chris, anybody I missed, Iron Wolf, Yo, Davey, everybody. Thank you for being here. This is gonna be fun today. How you guys all doing? How you feeling? What is happening out there? What's up, Nick? Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. I appreciate it. I can't believe how much we offered for Micah. What was it? What was it that we offered? Exactly. I heard something like 2 firsts and Jordan Davis or something. Daniel's going to be a fear today. It's going to be interesting to see the Giants pass rush and what they do. It will be interesting. I need to wake up, though. Marcus, what's going on? We getting Trevon, I hope. We almost got him. What was the latest thing? I didn't hear today. I woke up late, like 9:45. What are you doing? Giants are going to beat the Cowboys. Hi. You want to see me? Yeah. Yeah. You ready for the game? The cat wants to come watch the game with me. And speaking of the game, you know I have to play this game. There's no question about it. I got to play today. I definitely do. Oh, crap. Where did it go? Well, how did I get that on? I guess the thing is telling me to do something. So I might as well do it, I guess. I don't know how I got that screen up, but I did. But I might as well do it now then. ProfitX is the ultimate sports prediction market. Joining thrilling sweepstakes, make peer-to-peer plays with fellow fans. Set your own odds for bigger payouts in all legal 40 states. Outsmart your friends to elevate your game with ProfitX. Use promo code Philly500 at sign up and get $200 in ProfitX cash. Must be of legal age, void where prohibited. And like I said, use promo code Philly500, get up to $200 in ProfitX cash. And that's exactly what I'm doing today. I gotta tell you. Why am I still on here? There we go. This is what I got for today. If I can show you. How do I get out of all that? Oh, so here's what I want to show you. I got the over in this game. This game is 45 and a half. I'm taking the over in this game because I do think points will be scored. And we are underway with the kickoff. Shout out to ProfitX for sponsoring today's video. Here we go. We ready to go. All right. We ready. All right, Washington with the ball first. All right, 1st and 10, Washington at the 20. Daniels back to pass, going to run a screen. It's going to go nowhere, maybe 3 yards. I think Giants already stink, you could tell. Nick, thank you for that super chat, my man. He goes 2 firsts, a third, and a fifth, and a player. Damn. Yeah, that's a lot, dude. And Dallas didn't take that. They're dumb. They're stupid. Daniel's going to keep it, and he's going to get about 8 yards. If that's what they gave up, they're really stupid. New Year's, same 500. I don't change, man. I don't change. Can't cheer for anyone today. I'm cheering for the Giants. I'd rather the hell with Washington. Washington's supposed to be the bigger threat. Put God first, God give him glory. Hope Giants win Washington just because I live in Virginia, because win, lose or draw, I hear about Washington. I hear you. 3rd and 1. Daniels going to keep it, going to get first down up to the 36-yard line. Philly, I just got a signed framed photo. Oh, that's very cool. Philly, you think Howie deal done with parts of the agency offered? Yeah. If the Eagles offered the trade, they would have paid him. If they're ready to prepare to give that much, they're going to pay him. I wonder what the player was. It probably was Jordan Davis. Yeah, Washington plays Green Bay on Thursday night. I'll be streaming that. I'll be streaming this game, the Green Bay game, and then maybe we'll see how everything goes with the Buffalo game. We got 424 people in here right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, Daniels almost threw a pick. Oh, man. Bijan is a beast. No question. Yeah, almost picked. How's everything coming in here? What up, Jesse Davis? Robinson, was it a big touchdown? Robinson's a beast, dude. So I was like all about him. I knew. 3rd and 5. Penalty. I need to hire somebody to do my clock for me. Penalty on the Giants. Or was it on Washington? Third and 10, Daniels throws incomplete. Dropped by Ertz. Ertz just dropped it. He just dropped it, man. Umbrella Man, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, hey, I know. We're good. We're trying to wake up a little bit. I'm not going to lie. What up, Twits? Oh, that's way down there. Bombi, what was his touchdown run? Travis Hunter going to score a touchdown today? You think so? Come here. What do you want? You got that little guy climbing on me. Hey. can stay with me. Will we see Dart today? Good question. Didn't they say they were going to play him in some situations? I think Atlanta wins today, but the Bucks will win around 13. You think Bucks win 13 games? Everybody's high on the Bucks. I'm not as high on the Bucks as everybody else. Maybe I'm crazy. Huh? Am I crazy? Yes, I am. You like Bo Nix today? He had a good year last year. He surprised me. First drive, Wilson coming up. I think the Giants are going to go down and score. Bucks are overrated. Yeah. Airbrush, thank you. A lot of taunting, but no flags. Only on the Eagles do they call flags. And then only do the Cowboys complain of getting 4 penalties. From what I see, Travis Hunter's trash. I'm not even watching it. Bijan took a little pass from backfield, ran 40 yards for a touchdown. Beast, man. To me, he's my second. I think he's the second best running back in football right now. Him, then Jamar Gibbs. Let's go Ambers. Rodgers is really a Steeler. Wow, yep. Let's go Neighbors. That's their big weapon. I think Washington's not going to be as good as everybody thinks. We're going to find out. Thank you for the dislike. Whoever did it. Where's Philly Karen? The hell I know. I doubt that the last place that woman would ever show up is on my stream. All right? I would drive her nuts. We broke Washington. Yes, we did. 8500, how you doing, my canola eating pies on? What's going on, James? The bum Manders get a beatdown. I hope so. Gunners just love the street, Philly. Everyone hit that like button. 500 people here and only 100 likes. Yeah, let's get them up, man. Get them likes up. No doubt. We need at least 200 likes if we got 500 people in. All right, Giant Bowl. There's actually 12:31, not 12:07. My clock ran a little ahead. Here's a handoff. Tracy, nothing there. Loses a yard. If that. Cornerback's got new scoreboard. CBS got new scoreboard. It's great. It shows the scores of the other games in the corner. Oh, really? Yeah, that's cool. Believe me, I couldn't do it. I don't know how to do something like that. But that would be awesome. All right, 2nd and 11. Wilson is shotgun. Back to pass, looking, throws. Overthrows Neighbors. He had him open, too, for a second. Colts kick the field goal. I like that font must be your trash ass PC. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about, Harper. What up? I read that. Giants and Packers today. Interesting. Robinson on 3rd down, nothing there. 4th down. Hey, Philly, be on the lookout for tomorrow because the NFL will make a decision on Carr's suspension. Yeah, we already got reports. It's pretty much not happening. You know what I mean? Pretty much not happening. He ain't going to get suspended. And Mark Holmes is going to have a meltdown. GD, thank you for the super chat. I'll read it. So here's the punt. Caught at the 20. Flag. He's tackled at the 30. The NFC East is a 3-team race. Eagles defending champs. Washington slightly overrated. And Dallas looks improved. Yeah, it could be. Could be a 3-man race. You know? Question is how much can you take from what Dallas is after one game? Usually the first month it's hard to tell. Hey, 500, how do I subscribe? I have trouble big time. Maybe because I'm an old-ass man. We'll be 73 in December. James, I have the same issue. If you're signed in like you are, you should see a subscribe button up in the middle of my main page. Or down below. You should somewhere it should say subscribe. Just click it. And it should subscribe you. I think the Lions beat the Packers today. Lions have a run game, and the Packers' run defense is going to be sketchy. Also, teams think they are had the final piece. Also, don't live up to expectations. Yeah, that's true. Former Eagles backup candidate is starting for Pittsburgh. Good luck with that. Giants still looking like the same old Giants. They do. I think if Pittsburgh, seriously, let's say they're borderline playoff team, they might not make the playoffs. They might say to Slay, look, this is your last year. We'll trade you so you could go try to win one more time. And if that's the case, shit. Oops. Wrong button. Metcalf dropped shit as usual. Man, always not coming back. Who's not coming back? Well, you never know. Listen, if let's say the Steelers are out of it and they're not going to make the playoffs, they're going to go to Slay and they're going to say, we will trade you because this is the last season of your career. And they'll let him go somewhere else. And if the Eagles need a corner, who's not better than him to come in? He knows exactly what to do. I don't think it's necessarily like I wouldn't say 50%, but I think there's a 30% chance that could happen. Unless Jacorian Bennett is the answer or they fix the cornerback spot. Yeah, you might have to take your chat off to subscribe for a second. You might have to take it, lower it, the chat, subscribe, then you open it back up. 500, YouTube won't let me like the stream. Yeah, they're not happy with me. I don't know what I did to them ever, dude. But I am not treated right. And when I talk to them about it, they pretty much admit it. They're like, yeah, well, that's just how we do things. Okay. You got Aaron Rodgers 1.5 touchdown passes today. I can see that. Stream East is buffering. This stream right here, mine or something else? There's a handoff to Eckler. No, wait, 10:47. Let me wait. Daniels throws deep. Oh, what a throw. Damn. That's a hell of a throw. I'm not going to lie. That was a friggin' great pass, dude. Daniels is good, man. I hate to say it, but like I said, they're going to be a pain in the butt for us for a while. I never heard of Stream East. There's a quick little screen pass to Debo, fat ass Samuel. He'll be hurt in 3 weeks. That's because you're Eagles fans. Nobody likes us YouTube and we don't care. That's exactly probably what it is. I like Sam Arnold over 204 yards. Yeah, it was caught. Yeah, that's a catch. Here's Daniels, handoff. No play action. Looks, throws. Wide open. Noah Brown. Giants still stink, dude. Kid makes one throw. Surprise, y'all can't talk with his meat in your mouth. His meat in our mouth? I wouldn't go that far. Not after everything we said to him last year. Streamies is good, and MPT. I don't know what any of that means. I do know we got 686 people in here, so thank you guys so much. Hit that like, make sure you subscribe if you haven't. We could be on here for a triple header today, at least a double header. Daniel's gonna keep it. Gonna get about 8 yards. Second and 2. Oh, man. Second and 2. Daniels. Handoff. Is that Eckler? Down to the 11. Did you hear what the Eagles offered Cowboys for Mike? I heard they said 2 first-round picks, what, a third, a fifth, and player? If the Cowboys didn't take that, they're stupid. They're stupid. They're scared. They have no balls. I would have took that in a minute. Major move. What's going on, my man? Canwell good looks already. Just scored. We will see. Injury to the Giant player. So who do you think is a bigger threat? Rams or Packers or Lions? I think the biggest threat is probably the Lions and then the Rams. The thing is with the Rams is, can Stafford stay healthy? He's older, right? I think the Lions are still the biggest threat. That was way too much of all. It was too much. I wouldn't have offered that. But if I was Dallas, I would have took it. See, I don't want the Eagles to reload Dallas, and that's what they would have done. But the Eagles probably go to the Super Bowl with them. I mean, the guy, who are they giving up? Who's the player? See, I think the player is Jordan Davis. They're giving up Jordan Davis. I have a problem with that. But I want to know who the player was. If it was Sidney Brown, then I think about it. Because he stinks. It's a dangerous trade if we did that. It is. That's a lot. See, I would not, if I was Dallas, I would not care that I have to play Parsons twice a year. I'm not going to let that interfere if I'm getting an extra third and a fifth pick. And if I got Jordan Davis, I'm sorry, I'm getting a better player. All right? They're dumb. They got no balls. Dallas has no balls. Scare money don't win. But I would have been like, I don't think the Eagles should have given that much because you're retooling the Cowboys. And I don't want to do that. What I want to do is I want to get my first round pick next year, 2026. And I want to trade it. And I want to trade it for a first round in 2027 and like a third round pick or a second round pick in 2026. All right? I don't need another first round pick next year. I'll skip it. I'm going to load up and I'm taking in 2027 when that kid comes out from Ohio State, that receiver, I'm taking him. I'm going to take him. I'm going to have him be my third receiver. I'm going to let A.J. Brown play another year, and then I'm going to let him go. And then I'm going to stock the second half of Jalen Hurts' career. Rams try the Packers. Eagles have to worry about the Lions and Packers. I think legitimate contenders. Oh, that's a shame. Micah McFadden, Giant player, out. My clock is still running. We wish him well. Joe Howard, right. Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that safety. Damn it. Yeah, we gotta get another first round pick. That safety from Ohio State too is good. He's good. I agree. Both those guys I like a lot, dude. And that safety's coming out this year, right? And then that receiver comes out in 2 years. We gotta get some picks, man. We can't be traded from Micah Parsons. BS needs to start thinking about coaching. Yeah, right? All right, here's a handoff. Eckler. $500. Oh, how he was trolling prices. See, I don't believe that, DC. I think Howie was legitimately doing it. I do, because I think Howie looks at it and goes, you're getting Micah Parsons at 26 years old. You're getting a premier pass rusher. I've got Jalen Carter. You got Parsons and Carter, right? I mean, no, I think it was legit, dude. I don't think it was a troll job. I think it was legit. Touchdown Ertz. Wow. Touchdown Ertz. Dude, the Giants still stink. Thank you, DC. I really think Howie was serious. Bald Eagle, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, probably was Jordan Davis. Cowboys looking for run D. Yeah, that's what the Cowboys said. They wanted a run stopper. But Jordan Davis, to me, is more appealing than the guy they got. Because the guy they got's, what, in the last year of a contract, and he's 30-something years old? If the Eagles really offered that, and I don't know if that's true or not, but if they really offered that, I mean, they're stupid, man. They're stupid. Trying to get my clock to match. Now I got to change the possession. This is easier than my other one. Ematic, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. I hate that Kingsbury is still with Washington. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Coffee. Oh, I love it. Straight black coffee. I love it. Downs could be a carbon copy of Kyle Hamilton potential. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Damn. We need those two guys. Bald Eagle, thank you for the super chat. He goes, Cowboys going to draft Cassius Howell, defensive end from A&M. It might. I mean, I don't know. Pizzle's definitely a geek. Wilson's hard to watch. He's old. Wilson ain't got nothing left. Slay got burnt. Slay's in the glory days right now, man. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. Nick, thank you for the super chat. Micah definitely wanted to come here over the oh, there's no question. Micah has been plotting for years to be an Eagle. We know that. Slay got beat twice. New York Post having fun with Screaming Karen in Miami. Talking beef. Oh, I know. We just got through day one and we were talking about draft process. We all are Howie Roseman now. We're all Howie Roseman. Slay just gave up a touchdown to Wilson, really. Slay's in the last year of his career. He got his ring last year. I'm sure he's like, whatever. I'm just going to have fun. That's why the Eagles let him go. I really think so. Because they wonder how hungry is Slay in his last year. But you might need him. Browns, 21 different starting week one quarterbacks, 25 years. It's so hard to imagine what that would be like. It's hard to watch. Slay Cook. How's Capizzo doing these days? You still talk to? I just was on a show with him. I was just on a show with him like a week and a half ago. He's still the same pizzle. He thinks the Giants are going to be the best team. He thinks Jackson Dart's the greatest quarterback since sliced bread. Bro, absolutely no. Micah Parsons really wanted the Eagles to make a push for him, and this is why Parsons was truly serious about being traded. Oh, I agree. Slay got burned from a touchdown, Garrett Wilson. So what we're, last year of his career, he's in his heyday. All right, what will the Giants do? All right, Wilson, play action, rolls out, looks, throws. Wow, he stinks, dude. Wilson's going to get benched quickly. I honestly think the Cowboys didn't trade Parsons to the Eagles because they knew Parsons wanted to be an Eagle. They traded him. I think they were scared. I literally think they were scared of Parsons being on the Eagles. I think they have no balls. If the Eagles really offered what they said, man, how could you not do it, dude? We got 783 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. 2nd and 10 at the 18. Handoff, Tracy. He's going to try to get about 3 or 4. The 500 never sleeps. Tom Brady would be a better announcer if he would shut the hell up. Slay, yeah, that's what they were saying. Not just that Slay really had trouble staying on the field last year. He will be an in and out lineup last year. How many times did Rodgers have to come? It was every game. Wasn't it like every game for at least one quarter? Usually the second quarter. And then somehow he would finish the game. 3rd and 4 for the Giants at the 28. Washington showing blitz. Wilson back to pass. Looks, throws. Caught. Wow, I can't believe he caught that. Because he knows the Giants still stink. Thank you very much. Yeah. Bad dog is mad dog. Because he knows the Giants always stink. They give vehicles like Juan Barkley, trade Odell Beckham. They still stink. Thank you very much. Put Dart in. How long will it take? Yeah, bad dog. Where you watch? I'm watching at home. 1st and 10 at the 33. Wilson hands off. And it's a gain about 4. Do I think Dak no. Dak is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer at all right now. If Donovan McNabb's not a Hall of Famer, then he's definitely not. Giants is the worst team in the division. Yeah. They are. It's only a matter of time before they go with the young. I don't even know why they're wasting their time with Russell Wilson. You know what it is the coach and the GMs, their asses are on the line. They need to win games. Oh, there's a missed tackle. It's going to cost the first down. I thought Dart was the best quarterback draft. Giants should have. I actually like him too, Jim Rice. I thought he was pretty good too. Giants fan punch in the air. Wilson is the quarterback. Yeah, they're probably getting ready to start calling for what's his face. Like if you're the Giants, why do you want to win 3 or 4 more games? What's the point? You're better off losing. Let Dart play and lose and get a high pick and then get another top-notch player. I think it's stupid. 1st and 10. Wilson play action, looking, throws. Got a man wide open. It's Neighbors. Neighbors tackled at the 31-yard line. Wide open. Yep. Yeah, first about did he can. Nice block by Scatterboo. Oh, Scatterboo breaking tackle after tackle. Five-star sausage. Scatterboo. I like him. I like the kid. Yeah, dude is hard to bring down. Watch the quarterback school breakdown of Jalen Hurts last. We need Saquon to be better in pass protection. I have to go back and watch. He's usually pretty good. I mean, when we got him, he was known as one of the better pass protectors as a running back. So I don't know what was up. Washington defense can be run on. Yeah, they can. No, there's no question about it. No question. Third and 5 for the Giants at the 25. Russell Wilson looks, throws, going to be a first down. Giants are going to answer. Roll Philly Dog, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, I think the only reason there's a chance Carter gets suspended now is because it's Kansas City and they start 0-1. Yeah, I think that the video showing Dak spitting at him, I think that's going to get him off. But, I mean, we'll find out. Chaos Theory, thank you for the super chat. All these early games have a boring start. Not a single spit to be seen. Carter, my man. I got to order myself a Jalen Carter jersey. Like, right away. Will 500 be on time today? That's got to be an old one. It's getting chippy. NFC East, baby. Jeremiah, I'm definitely doing the Packers-Lions game. Yeah, I'm probably going to do all of them. But we'll see. They got a flag on the field. Wow. Unnecessary roughness. Wow. Marshawn Lattimore, what a surprise. What a surprise. Guyton getting a 1-game ban without pay, and if for what? For what? He won't get suspended. He's not the only player to spit on someone to spit. The injured Hall of Fame gets spit. Well, Dak spit too. He's always a dumbass. I agree. I didn't know what Guyton did. Neighbors going to lose 2 yards. Punching one of the players. Did he get in trouble for that? Delee made a big thing about taunting Dak, taunting JC for sure. I feel that it's over unless Dak gets hammered also. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're going to suspend, they suspended him for spitting. They didn't spitting at a player, not on a player. So you got to do this. You got to suspend Dak as well. 2nd and goal. At the 10. Timeout. Washington called a timeout. Terrell Owens spit on D'Angelo Hall. Yeah, that's true. Hyatt hasn't scored touchdowns since being a Giant. I say suspend Dak for spitting into the game, but don't suspend Carter. That would be great. No, I think what'll happen is he's going to get fined, and then you're going to see Mark Holmes is going to, like, absolutely lose it. He's going to get all pissed off. Man Titan, thank you for the super chat, my man. Appreciate you. All right, for 2nd and goal at the 10. Wilson is shotgun. You got to get pressure. Wilson throws incomplete. Just too hot to handle, I guess. Third and 9. All right, 3rd and 9. Giants at the 10. Wilson flushed out. Rolls was right, going to keep it. Going to try to score, and he's going to be short. Fumbles, gets it back. Diggy got it back at the 2. You got to go for it if you're the Giants. He took a shot. Man Tight, thank you for the super chat, my man. Good morning, my friend. Go Birds. Go Birds is right. Hi, look. Come on. Hi. You want him?
Yeah. Hi, sweetie.
Wills will try to get smashed. End of the first quarter. You go for this if you're the Giants? I do. Yeah, I saw Gator players spit too. Thank you, Shaquille. 500 aren't lines discipline announced by League Wednesday. I don't think it's Wednesday. I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow or Tuesday, I believe. But from what we're hearing, I mean, basically all the reports are coming out saying that Carter's not going to be suspended. So we'll see. I know Mark will lose his mind if he doesn't get suspended. He thinks he should be suspended a year because he went at Dak. And Mark keeps saying, Dak spit at the ground. No, Dak spit at him. A Saints player spit on Devontae Smith and he got knocked out last year. I remember that. And that was a late hit too. Carter season. Your boy Mark went off yesterday on his live because the boy Leo was busting on him about making a video on Carter. He said, you're still on this when we're on the Chiefs and your boy was hurt. Oh, Mark was all but hurt. Did you see Mark did he did a whole video on Carter and all the times he smacked guys in the helmet. And he was trying to call him Albert Hainsworth. Mark is not going to make it through this year. He is having a very, very hard time already. The Chiefs game, I think it's a tough game. I think even though they're probably going to be without their top 2 receivers, to me the Chiefs got to be looking at this game as like must win. They do not want to go to 0-2, so I think it'll be a tough game. I think we can win it though. Dak baited him and Carter went for a hook. Absolutely. I don't even blame Dak for doing that. You know, you're trying to get under a team's skin. I get it. I respect that. You know, it is what it is. He did it and he bit. But he shouldn't be suspended for it. It's over with now. Every Eagles video should start the clip of Carter. Dak. I hate Dallas. If Dak had better aim, he would have hit JC still stinks. Look, you got 2 offensive linemen, and you spit between them, look at him, and smile. All he had to do is turn his head and spit. Nobody was there. 4th and goal. Giants are going for it at the 2. I think it's the right call. Wilson looks, getting pressured, getting flushed. Ooh, there's a flag. Throws. Incomplete. It's going to be a hold on the Giants. It looks like a hold. Mark's Charlie is to be burning him. 10 videos a day. Wow, hands to the face defense. Automatic first down. Wow, what a bad penalty. Mark is just a social drinker. He don't shoot up like... Yeah, I shoot up. Go my track marks. feel like Daniel Jones is cooking with the Colts right now. Is he? That's hilarious. I don't like that call. I don't like that call. That's a weak call. All right, first and goal. Play action. Wilson rolls out. Looking, throws it away. Hi. Both these teams suck. So that's the one thing, when you got week one, you don't know. Like, everybody's engaged, everybody's ready to play. The first 4 weeks are hard to know who's really who. Come on. Scatterboo gets crushed. Hey. Yeah. Same old Wilson. Yeah. Mama. All right, third and goal. Giants can't get anything. Wilson looks, pump fakes, throws it away again. Fourth and goal. New York, they're going to be calling for that rookie soon. If I'm the Giants, I'm going for it. I go for it. Miami looks awful. I think Miami stinks. If I'm the Giants, I go for this. Yeah. No balls. No ball. What do you have to lose? Wow. They're going to kick a field goal. Kick is up and good. What do you have to lose? You're not winning anything. Go for it. The ball's overrated, dude. The ball is going to go on this year. He should have been gone, Hey, Philly, I have Smitty, Cooper, DeJean, Jalen Hurts, and Barkley, Jersey, and Kelly. Those are all awesome. After comments, I want the Giants to win. I can take no more of the day. I agree. I'm with you. I'm going for the Giants today, too. You're 500. I thought you made babies after every Eagle win. You ain't got shit on your mama. She can't pop them. I know. Well, they pop them out by the dozen, dude. They pop out 6, 7 at a time. Me, I got one bacon in the oven. That's about all we get. 1 or 2 at best. Dan Jones looking good. The ball was a problem. New York Giants, go beat the New York Giants. Yep. Just run the ball. Giants stink. If I was the Giants, I would start Dart right away. I want a Kelly Green Saquon. I just ordered a Saquon and a Cooper DeJean Kelly Green. But I need to get a Jalen Carter one immediately. The red zone was bad play call. Horrible. Yeah, my cat does. You ain't kidding. Cole's tush push, right? Pizzle's going to lose my Daniel Jones keep playing well. Oh, yeah. Giants definitely still stink. Giants every year get hyped for preseason. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. By week 5, Giants will be starting a young quarterback. Fields is balling. That's interesting. Giants running game not existent like Philly running game. I'll tell you what happened. I think the Eagles, they got too conservative. They needed to pitch that ball outside. It would have gone 8 yards. The other thing is that delay for an hour between the third and fourth quarter, that hurt the Eagles. You can't. That defense got a whole. Both defenses got a whole quarter to rest. Usually, especially early on, defenses get tired by the end of the game. Cooper had a good game. Yeah, Cooper had a good game. I thought Cooper had a good game. I thought Quinion had a good game. Dory Jackson stinks though. He's got to go. Samuel tackled the 30. Are we worried about Casey? I mean, I think you got to be a little bit concerned. They are Kansas City, you know. Going down 0-2 is not something they can afford. Yeah, Ben Van Sumeren out for the year. Remember, the Eagles still got a roster spot available. I don't know who it's going to be, but they do. All right. Let's see what Daniels does. There's a handoff. Goes for a yard. We haven't seen this great pass rush by the Giants yet do anything. Yeah, the reports have been that he's not going to be suspended. That it's done. I heard that he was not going to get suspended. He'll get fined, and I heard the Eagles are going to bench him the first quarter next week. Here's Daniels back to pass. Looks, throws too high. Samuel's got to catch that though. It'll be a great game. He served his one match. I agree. He served it. It's over with. Only Mark Holmes is pushing for a suspension. Yeah, that's what they're saying. It's going to be Asante Samuel. Well, Asante Samuel can't do anything until late October because he's got to get cleared with it. He's got an MRI in October. 3rd and 9. Daniels looking, going deep. He's got McLaurin. He overthrew him. He was wide open. Wow. I actually did play goalie. That was my position. I was world class. Wow, McLaurin was wide open. Mark would spend his own money to hurt the Eagles. Mark's more butthurt that it was Dak involved than anything. Because Daniel's slump season. Oh, shit. He got crushed. Ow, man. He got crushed. Are you back again? What's up? I got another one. They keep coming to me. Hi. No, Feliciano, I said he would deal with in-house and general public will not know. Yeah, I know he said that, but what I heard was it's going to end up being the first quarter suspension. Or at least that's what people are thinking. Look at these two loser teams playing. All so cute, right? Giants still look like the same old Giants, dude. Yeah. Rodgers looks old. Well, that's what I'm thinking. You know, that Steelers aren't going to be as good as everybody thinks because Rodgers is old. Bald Eagle, thank you so much for the super chat. Tariq already throwing a fit. Chiefs trade for him. Yeah, wouldn't that be something? All I know is whatever discipline Roger Goodell hands on Jalen Carter, he better give it to Prescott too. I agreed. I swear Mark has a Dak shrine that he goons every night, dude. There's just no doubt in my mind anymore. One thing about Howie, he never stops working trying to add talent. The Wizards stay work exactly. My hat is too cool for me. Thanks. I appreciate that. You're so nice, Brandon. Is Rodgers? Yeah, he's the oldest player in the NFL. Yeah. Mad Tight, thank you for the super chat. He goes, reports Eagles made the biggest offer to Cowboys for Parsons. 2 first-round picks, a third-round pick, and a fifth-round pick, and apparently a player. And the fact that Cowboys have no balls, they should have took that. They should have took that over the Green Bay offer. Because I don't care he's the same division, dude. You get more like that, you got to take it. Cowboys are losers. I'm pretty sure Mark has Dak Fathead on his bedroom wall, and he hugs it every night before he goes to bed. I'm sure. All right, here we go. Giants with the ball. Nothing. They can't run the ball, the Giants. Corner edge guard has to be top priority in next year's draft. Yeah. Hey, Mama. Mark has Dak under roost, right? All right, 2nd and 9 for the Giants. At the 16, Wilson hands it off. There's a good run. It's going to be 3rd and short. Parsons wanted to be an Eagle like you've been saying. I know, Kenny, it's true. I like Jared Goff passing yards today. What was it? Daniel Jones had 150 first 2 quarters. That's damn. We'll see if Daniel Jones can keep it up. We got 903 people in here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. 3rd and 1 for the Giants at the 24. Wilson sidearms it. What a bad throw. Horrible throw by Wilson. He had the guy. He had him available. Bald Eagle, thank you for the super chat. He goes, when McDaniels gets fired, Eagles should get him for offensive coordinator. I don't know. Not as long as he's not a head coach. What is it? What is it? What is it? Let's see. Here you go, Mama. Look at your baby. I adore. If Adoree could just guard Cole for 2 seconds, then Ushane Smith would have had multiples. He stinks. He plays like 15 yards off. I don't get it. Yeah, Wilson does stink. Wilson stinks, dude. I hope they put Dart in. Yeah, exactly. What is the best TV provider subscribe to watch all the games? Well, the games are on, what, YouTube now. So, I don't know. I don't know which provider would help you. The way they've got it set up now with all these games being on different streaming apps, it's a pain in the butt. 500, how's Jaden looking? Turn to pumpkin app. He's missed a couple throws. He made a couple throws. He missed a couple. Looks like Worthy won't play. Yeah, Worthy's going to be out. Rice is going to be out. But that's when Andy Reid's dangerous, man. When Shane Steichen gets fired, we got to bring him back. Jalen Hurts had his best year throwing under him. I wouldn't mind that. Steelers, what's the score in the Steelers game? Personally, I don't think Adoree should be getting more chances. I agree, man. Slim Seeker, I'm with you, man. I'm done with him, dude. Just get the other kid out. Let's see what he can do. Miami coach is not going to make it through the year. They are going to end up firing him. He hasn't been. He's overrated. I think he's overrated, man. Zach, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, this is typical Giants Skins game. Yep, NFC football. I think Kelsey didn't run his crosser route deep enough, and that caused Worthy to run into him. I think it was 100%. You might be right about that. 16-10 Jets. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. YouTube Football Inc. got nothing on 500. You're the best, bro. Thank you, Nico. Thank you so much. Steelers-Jets game is good. I'm calling a Giants win. They just need to hang around the old-ass Bummanders to get tired. I think if Washington scores again, I think this game's over. I don't know how many points the Giants can score. All right, Daniels, first down, hands it off. Nice run, gain of 11. Washington's going to go down score. Take 9-7 Giants. They both look like trash, right? Yeah, I agree. Daniels empty set. Wants a screen. Going to get pressured and sacked by Burns. Sacked by the Giants. The league should also disqualify Dak for spinning Carter's feet. I agree, Forte. Did you see Mark staying outside RFK? Yeah, I saw it. Mark literally did a video every hour for 6 hours straight. And that Giants win this game, going to be close though. Interesting. 2nd and 16, that was a big sack. Daniels looking at pressure, rolls to his right, throws, fires, caught, first down. Giants stink. Marcus celebrating a loss. What a loser. Yeah, he's forgot what winning is like, dude. Like we're supposed to be upset for winning, and he's supposed to be happy for losing. Makes no sense. All right, 1st and 10 Washington. Daniels is shotgun. They're driving. Daniels hands off, end around to Samuel. Samuel nowhere to go. Lost a yard. Oh, you do live up the street from there? I was at RFK back in the day. Mark's very delusional. No question about it. Desperate trying to find something to celebrate. Yeah. What I don't like is I don't like you only won because they didn't call penalty. Well, we had 9 penalties and they had 4. That crap pisses me off. I can't wait till Wednesday. Going to show with him. I'm gonna piss him off so bad. I want to see J5 lose the game. Yeah, me too. I'm rooting for the Giants to win this. Here's a throw. Daniels caught. First down. Noah Brown to about the 13-yard line. Penalty, though. Maybe it'll be on Washington. What time is the show? It'll probably be Wednesday on Jacob Media. Shout out to them. My guy, are you out on the field, New Jersey? Oh, never mind. It's back. I don't know what that means. It's Nick Folk. The only thing Cowboys have to cheer about is losing Aubrey's field goal. Yeah, right? Dak showed class not spitting in the huddle. That was so nice of him. Mark has an excuse for everything. You ain't kidding. Pick 6 coming. We'll see, Big Sexy. 3rd and 7. Daniels back to pass, looking, get pressured. Wow. Burns' 2nd sack of the day. Dak stepped to Carter as if he could do jack him. He would have gotten stumped. Oh, yeah. What are you doing? Come on. Hi. Go see your mama. July Miami thought I was still free agent. No, he signed there, yeah, like not too long ago. 2nd and 19. Daniels back to pass, looking. Throws, caught. He gets most of it back. He already converted a 2nd and 16. Now he's about to get a first down off a 2nd and 19. 3rd down. Burns is shifty. I like Burns. Burns on GD bumper. He is. Manuel, what's going on? Be last. I doubt that. You see how fast they blow the whistle, Daniel? Yeah. They don't do that for Hurts, do they? 3rd and 7. To 29. Daniels back to pass. Rolls to his right. Going to keep it. Going to get a first down. And there's flags. Yeah, it does suck. There are penalties, though. CBS changed their scoreboard as well. Did they? Chris Melnick, thank you for the super chat. Gainwell, 4 carries, 12 yards, still stinks. That's my Gainwell. Oh, that's a hold on the Giants. A Dallas fan was bragging that Dak was already in the postseason form. I said, yep, he is. He lost the first game. What I love is they're like, oh, we would have beat you if CeeDee Lamb catches that ball, we would have won. Well, first of all, you still got to score a touchdown. Secondly, if Quinyon Mitchell catches that interception, CeeDee Lamb doesn't get a chance to drop the ball because the game's over. So, you could always look at it like which way something should have gone. Truth is, it went the way it went. What up, Curtis from the Philippines? Shout out to you. Eggnog count. I gotta lose weight, man. I'm gonna give myself some eggnog, but I gotta lose weight. I'm fasting today. It's my first day I'm trying to fast. I'm already about to go to Taco Bell. Brandon, what's going up? The game's ass. It is. But it affects the Eagles, The next 2 games are gonna be great. Just like the image in your rear view, the Cowboys are closer than they appear. I don't think so. If you really look at the Cowboys game, right? Let's be honest. First drive, Eagles defense is reeling with the Carter thing. Second drive, every other drive that Dallas scored on came off of Eagles' personal fouls, multiple penalties. Dallas didn't drive whole fields. They got penalties. Here's a handoff touchdown, Washington. Giants stink, man. Yeah, I tried monk fruit sweetener. I'm staying away from all of that stuff now. They all seem to not work for me. It's like my body just thinks they're sugar. Dolphins Pat work are so bad they're making Dan Jones look like Brady. How about that? What time do the Eagles play next week? They play 125. Their afternoon game. I think you got Washington plays Thursday, Green Bay. Then you got Dallas Giants early, and then Eagles. Giants still stink. They do. Cowboys are close to losing Dak. That's about it, right? It was a good game on both sides, in my opinion. It was a typical Week 1 game, I think. It was sloppy, except for all the weird things that happened. Rasul Douglas subbed into the game because of the injury. Immediately almost picks Jones off. Oh, really? Died some from his food in the same boat as you. But it's better to do it now than something bad happens. Exactly. 125. I said 120. 425 for you guys. I didn't eat ribeye this morning, but I'm with you on that. Yeah, Eagles play 424. My fault. 125 for me. Yeah, I meant 425. I forgot to convert the time zone. What is it, Cat? Do you want me to hold you or not? What do we want here? I don't know. Watching all these games and seeing a lot of taunting and no flags, they don't like Philly. I mean, I thought it was horrible. That taunting call on Nolan Smith was so ridiculous. What about when Diggs was taunting Hurts running off the field? They didn't call nothing then. How do you not call that? Cowboy fans think their team is good. We didn't have our best defensive player like last year, and Washington beat us without Hurts. C.J. Gardner-Johnson playing, got both. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Don't remind me. Cowboys won special teams, running game, passing game, defense. Yeah, they won everything. They were so amazing. They're 0-1. You can tell with the Cowboys fans and the Eagle fans, they're on two different levels right now. Every team, exactly. How are you watching these local games, Philly? Okay, too. I'm paying for Sunday ticket and can't watch certain games. Which one can't you watch? If you can't watch one, then most likely it's on your local TV somewhere. That's the only time I have a problem. Here's a return to 20. Like if let's say this Washington game was on my local Fox, then I wouldn't be able to get it on YouTube on Sunday Ticket. But otherwise, you should be able to get it somewhere where you are. You can get it. You just got to figure out which channel. Check your local. Bet it was a pistol, I'm sure. Giants stink, dude. Wilson looks, throws, hit. Incomplete. He stinks, dude. He's not good. I think Wilson's been horrible. Most Cowboy fans are deluded. They very do who are living in the real world, like Chris from Top of the Thing. So I don't know who that is. 14-3. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. I forgot to add the extra point. My bad. Thank you. Second and 10. Wilson looks good. Dump it off to tight end. Tackled. There's reports that the D lineman Flores spitting on the lineman is going to affect decision. Carter, I think there's a real chance of suspension. But I don't think so. I don't think he's going to be suspended. And if he is suspended, then they got to suspend Dak. Based upon their rules, you're not allowed to spit at a player. Not hit a player, but spit at a player. So under that rule, then you have to suspend Dak as well. I don't think they're going to want to suspend Dak. I don't think they're going to suspend Carter. Yeah, this game is tied if red zone possession. Agreed. 3rd and 5 for Wilson. Penalties thrown. Wilson stinks, dude. Were they going to call offsides on the Giants? Are they going to give him another play, or going to say the play didn't count? Wow, offsides defense. What the hell? Baldy Davis super chat, my man. He goes, Amiga Gubuka is going to shred us when we play Tampa. We shall see. Hasn't he technically served a full game suspension already? Yeah, he missed the whole game. He already served the suspension. He served his time. Throw was terrible. Very much so. 3rd and 1, and they blow the play dead. What are they blowing the play dead? Wilson's 8 of 15 for 58 yards. Washington calls a timeout. Watch the Steelers-Jets game, and Gainwell still can't run the ball. Gainwell just fumbled but got it back. I'm telling you guys, you're not going to miss Gainwell. You're not going to miss him at all. Wilson's a shadow. He is a shadow of himself. My God, Wilson's terrible. He's throwing everything back foot because he's scared to stand tall. He's shot, Bubba. He's shot. Yeah, Russell Wilson is washed up. Gainwell thinks he's... I'm sorry, but after watching the Kansas City game, they'll be lucky to reach the playoffs. Yeah, it's, you know, things can change quickly in the NFL. Third and 1, Wilson going to sneak it and get it. He's going to get the first down. Spitting Live OnlyFans is celebrated. Philly, we're going to be neck and neck with Washington. I think we're better than Washington. Trey Lance Monday. Thank you for the super chat. Bonzology banned my Niners All Day account from commenting. Oh, God. Did he really? All right, let me get it for you, okay? I apologize for that. There's a handoff. Tracy going to gain 3. There's another handoff, goes nowhere. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I don't see you. Check again. Make sure Trey Lance. Try again. Try now, because I don't see you on the block list. Did he time you out for a long period of time? I don't see you blocked. I'm looking. Let me see. do not see you. He must have timed you out for like a week or something. There's a third and 13. Wilson sacked. Stinks. Yeah, I do not see you on there. Wilson stinks. Niners, oh damn. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see you on the hidden list. You're not on there. Check, see if you can type in something. Only thing I think if you got timed out for a long period of time or something. I don't know how to fix that. But you're not on there. There's a punt, nothing. You think the Giants are going to pull Wilson? I don't believe you're impressed with Wilson. I'm not. What's good, Eagles fan? What's up, my man? Eric Rubin, thank you for the super chat. Because I think Gainwell is going to gain a practice squad spot with us by week 3. You might be right. I don't know what the Steelers were thinking. What up, Stinky Fish? They should. He's washed. He is. So if Zach Ball and Jahad Campbell keep looking great, what do we do with Dean when he returns? I think you try to work Dean in. Maybe you put Jahad Campbell, let him rush the passer a little bit more. But I don't think Dean's going to be there long. I think they're going to trade him. Maybe the Eagles offered Dallas Dean. So what's going on with Daniel Jones? They said he's having a good day. They're saying he's having a good day, but, you know. Let me see. I don't know. Niners all damn day. Let me see. Is it Niners all damn day 5 times? Or is it just Niners all damn day? Daniels throws. Oh, he dropped the pass. I think it caught. Yeah, he did. What did Travis Hunter do? People seem to forget what Myles Garrett did, but just talk Jalen Carr's spitting incident. I know exactly. Wow, third sack. Daniel Jones out there balling, got the belt. That's crazy. Giants suck. Is it Niners all damn day 5 times? If Miles did that in 2025, he would be suspended too. So that makes excuses they're not playing with these players anymore. I don't know what we're talking about. First Saquon, and now the Colts are going to the Super Bowl with Jones. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Jones will be Jones at some point. Giants quarterbacks won't have much success behind the draft. Offensive line. Giants need to spend a full draft on offensive line, maybe 2 drafts on it. I agree. Why they want to win 7 games or something like that is stupid. Here's a little screen. Debo up to the 50 with 124 left. Giants use a timeout. Hey Phil, you missed my super chat. No deal. Let me see. Oh, I didn't get to it yet. But thank you for the super chat, my man. I got it right here. 500. I think Zadarius Smith is immediately our best pass rusher, and I think he starts next week. But man, I was wrong on Ojulari. Yeah, I think he might be too, and he's a veteran presence. Yeah, Ojulari, I don't know what's going on with him. We got 891 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. 3rd and 11. At the 50. Jaden Daniels. Back to pass. He's looking. Throws. Caught. Debo Samuel at the 28. They're kicking the Giants' ass. Giants stink. Giants got no chance next week against the Cowboys either. They're 0-2. They're done already. Giants' season's already over. Here's a handoff that's going to go for about 4. Why didn't you move? Michael, thank you for the super chat. So what do you think will happen to Jalen? Nothing. I think he's going to get a heavy suspension, a heavy fine, no suspension. Here's a pass. Eckler caught at the 13. Washington will use their final timeout. What's the score of the Giants-Washington game? I'm at Lincoln, Nebraska game on. It's 14-3 Washington. With 28 seconds left in the half, and they're about to score again. The Commanders are going to win NFC East based on this game. That's what everybody's going to say. But Russell Wilson stinks. What's up, mommy? You looking for your babies? Hey, you might want to count. She's looking for a kitten. She can't find it. Yeah, Burns limping. It was incomplete. 3 seconds. 23 seconds left. Let me get the clock. ESPN's a joke. They are. 500 stream every day. No day. Yeah, well, what I'm saying is you're not blocked. So the only thing I think of is if you got timed out for multiple days, because you're not blocked on my channel. You could try going to that account and seeing if it comes up here, but I don't see you on. I looked through the whole block list. You're not on there, and I don't know how to go and change timeouts. We'll figure it out. 500. Do you think the division will be the same if the NFC East this year? But I do think the biggest difference is I don't think Washington doesn't make the playoffs this year. I think the Eagles will be. Yeah, I think it'll be about the same. It looks like it's going to. It looks like Washington and the Eagles are the best two teams. It looks like the Giants are worse. Here's Daniels right up the middle. And he's got to hurry up because he's got no timeouts. 17-16. Seven seconds. 6. Daniels looks, throws it away with 3 seconds left. Wow, intentional grounding. That's half over. Jeez. There's going to be a loss of down. They got to run the clock out. See, I told you. Commanders' defense hasn't improved. No. So I need G-Men to win. They better wake up. I mean, Russell Wilson stinks, dude. He stinks. What game should we put on? At halftime. Let's see here. I'll put the red zone on. They stink. Giants can't make anything good. Tampa Bay's tied up. Bad Dogs should be. I mean, I don't know what they were expecting. This was what I tried to tell them. Why would you want to win 3-4 more games more? Wow, 10-10 half Buccaneers Falcons. Giants are bad. They're not. They still stink. 20-0 Colts. 10-7 Patriots. 17-19 Jets. Everything's at half except for the Jags game. Jags-Panthers. What a crappy game that is. Not a Giants fan by far, but they will beat the Commanders. You think so? Man, Russell Wilson better start playing better. Yeah, I think Wilson's done too. While the Jaguars game's in a delay. All these other games are halftime. I hope Dave chokes the game. It would be nice. It's in a delay. Hey Philly, can you get the guy at the bodega to take down my bed? Check next week, please. How do I do that? Steelers Jets 2 points in it. Interesting. They might not have a choice but I would put Dart in right away and be done with it. Would you put in Winston or Dart? Dart. My coffee, I've taken like 2 sips, William. I've taken like 2 sips. Yeah. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Officials don't know the rule. 10-second runoff, coaches did. Yeah. I would put Dart in. Let's see here. So I'm trying to see what game is not in halftime. They're all at the half, it looks like. Put the red zone on. Yeah, breaking news. The Giants still stink. Bad dog. Poor Bad Dog. Poor Bad Dog. Bad Dog is a sad dog. Why isn't red zone coming on? What brand of coffee? I have no idea. Whatever the wife gave me is what I have. There we go. We definitely have the coolest quarterback. So many bad seasons since he's been in Seattle. Let's go commies. Danny Dimes lighting it up. Yeah. Bengals, Browns. Are they back? They're kicking off, it looks like, in the Saints game. Who scored for the Cardinals? Micah's stat prediction. I'm going to say he's going to have 1 sack today. Yo, what's up, Kate? That division is ours. Agreed. I agree. Yo, Philly, what kind of litter box are you using all those cats? Dude, I got multiples. I got one in every level. These automatic ones. They rotate and then they seal the bag. They work pretty good. What kind of specific litter? I have no freaking idea. My wife gets it. Didn't Russell Wilson start getting worse after he get married, Chara? I don't know if it was then or not. Micah not injured? Yeah, he's playing though, they said. Yeah, Dolphins stink. Yeah, I got the red zone on. They're showing the Dolphins game. Parsons will play, but limited, Packers said. Yeah, that's what I expect. Tyreek's going to get traded. Oh, yeah. Marvin Harrison Jr., good. That's who I have. Damn, Wingstop sounds good. Is Dickerson's back a problem now? I don't know long term, but it is. It was the other night. There's a first down with Dolphins. I think they will. What up, Philly? I'm new. Village, New Jersey in the house. Let's go, Birds. These two are going to end up tied. I hope they do, and it's good to see ya. Business is business. Agreed. Then mango habaneros. Lemon pepper. Damn. I'm getting hungry. I can't eat. I can't be Mark Holmes. Not everybody can sit here and eat on camera. You know how disgusting that would be if I did that? That would be so gross. They run the same play, the Dolphins. Dolphins stink, Giants stink. Agreed. Bijan only 6 rushing yards. Bucky's are ruining my parlay. What the heck? He's got a touchdown, though. 500 talent teams mean nothing. If you don't have a quarterback, Dolphins continue to lose with Tua. I agree. If I get some AutoCap feeder, they don't bug you about food in the morning, wake up. Well, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Philly, the absence of Carter made the Cowboys game close. Yeah, that was one of the big things. If you look at this sugar called Alulus, yeah, I gotta stay away from all that stuff. All that stuff doesn't help me. The other game should be starting. 14-3 this year. I love it. Why can't Carolina Panthers play football? They stink. Well, they got a whole delay going on over there, don't they? I believe Giants get the ball. Mark was just talking to Eagles and our question marks. Yeah, that figures. It's all he keeps talking about, dude. He's completely lost his mind. Hold up, it disconnected my Wi-Fi. Completely disconnected my Wi-Fi. Come on, phone, you stupid phone. Marco's crew thinks the guy shot this. Yeah, they're crazy. What is going on with this thing? My internet went down. I have to use my phone until it comes up. Or better worry about the Giants. Giants stink, dude. Cowboys only know how to lose. Watching the Saints try to push to. Did the Saints vote to keep it, or did they vote to ban it? Whoever voted to ban it should not use it. That's my theory. Brother, the red 3 articles talking about the league isn't suspended. Yeah, they're not. They're not going to suspend them. Dallas is pushing for it, but it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. I gotta reset my phone. Daniel Jones has over 230 yards. I don't think Daniel Jones can hold it. Even if he has one good game, I don't believe he could do it for a whole season. You know what I mean? I think JD5 looks good. Unfortunately, I think he looks pretty good. But I think Giants stink. I think Russell Wilson stinks. I'm just coming, but you're whooping Dolphins, asking Daniel Jones. People are asking about him. Bald Eagle David Super Chat. Don't eat that crap. You have a goal. Stick to it. Yeah, I won't eat nothing. Michael Campbell, thank you for the Super Chat. He says, Tua just threw another pick. That's funny. Let's see here. All right, we're in the second half is underway. Giants get the ball to start the quarter. Let me see here. Let me update this. Okay. Russell Wilson 50. He stinks. He stinks. All right, 14-3. Russell Wilson's still in there. He stinks, man. Wilson looks, throws, caught Neighbors. First down up at the 31. Is that his only second catch of the day? I need Baker Mayfield to wake up. We shall see. Here's a handoff. Goes about 7 or 8 yards. Can the Giants do it? That's the question. All right, 2nd and 4. Gain of nothing. If the Giants are smart, which they aren't, would be to ride out Wilson and let Dart team and let him develop. I think the league's quarterback issues isn't talent, but unwillingness to let the team learn. Yeah, I mean, the coach and the GM on the Giants are more concerned about keeping their job than anything else. That's why they've done the things that they've done. All right. You got a 3rd and 4 for the Giants. To 37. Wilson is shotgun. Hey, Phil, sorry if you already answered this, but are you screaming? Yeah. Green Bay game. Wilson going to get nothing. Sacked. Sacked. He's sacked. 4th down. Wilson stinks. 23-0 Colts. It's crazy. How many sacks Philly getting this year? They'll get enough. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. No updates on Carter. The last I heard was don't expect him to get sacked or to get whatchamacallit, suspended. I hope Washington does lose. Giants punting now. 31-20. How are the Giants going to score 31 points? They can't. Russell Wilson can't even move the ball. It's going to be a touchback. So Washington takes over. go. We won't know anything about tomorrow. He ain't getting suspended. Van Rotten. I think we're back. I hope we're back. Let's see. Alright, sorry about that. My internet completely crashed. Alright, sorry about that. And then I had to reset it, and then all my apps I had to basically restart. Just my internet crashed. It was doing that. It was acting weird. I had to manually reset it. So sorry about that. Partially blocked punt at 9:13. We didn't miss that much. No, nobody scored or anything. All right, let me see here. What do we got? It's 5. Brother out, yeah. The brother screwed us. Yes.
The brother screwed us.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. That internet just completely crashed. It was acting weird. And I was like, why is it still working on my computer but not the TV? And I was actually streaming through my phone, and then the whole thing just went. Bucks with the big punt return about 60 yards. Crazy. Okay, I was doing with my children. Came back 500 froze. Yeah, 500 froze. Oh, man. This game stinks, though. It is true this game does stink. Let me see how this... I want to see how this handled on my thing. Okay. Alright, cool. Philly, can you get Homer to block me? It's been 5 years. I told him I told him to block people, unblock people. He don't listen. 500 was done. Aliens internet was cover up. Hey, if that ship is really on its way here, then it might be right. Yeah, I'm streaming the Packers game. We're streaming the Packers game, and then we'll see how the day goes. If the Packer game streams well, we'll go ahead and do we'll do the Sunday night game too. It's gonna be a long night. I don't know how many people I even have in here right now. That was so wacky. 828 still? Damn. Thank you guys. I'm back, man. My internet crashed on me. Like, big crash. It was crazy. I don't blame your internet. You know where the first one to spit. Yeah, I guess. No spit, you must have quit. There's a second spitter. We've heard all of it. What's up, nacho cheese? Man, just the thought of nacho cheese get me hungry. Now they're showing Dart. All right, Wilson takes over at the 31. Hands off, nothing there. Giants don't have a running game. They have a quarterback that can't play anymore. Russell Wilson is 9 of 16 for 69 yards. He stinks. Put the rookie in. Yeah, I've still been on Mark's channel. Second spitter was hit Dak. Okay, now 7-12. What's 7-12? Dang, Giants got 94 yards. Wilson looks, throws to Neighbors, incomplete. Nice play by Lattimore. Put him in. Stop showing him on the sideline. Let's see him on the field. Exactly. Make the game interesting, you know. You know, this is a mistake. Giants should have fired the GM and the coach at the end of last year, and they could have rebuilt this thing right. Instead, they kept them, and those guys were like, oh, well, we got to save our jobs. Let's go get Russell Wilson. Our shows would freeze sometimes. Eagles signed Derek Barnett. No. Won't want nothing to do with him. 3rd and 10. Wilson back to pass. Looking. Going to dump it off. Dropped. Wow, the tight end. I want to stick up for Leo last night. They were gang up on him. I know. I hear you. James Wilson still can go. He can. But what's the point? I mean, put the rookie in. Let him learn. Watching Mark Ecclesi's disgusting. Yes. Is that what he's doing right now? Wilson has to lay that ball out in front of him instead of underthrown. Danito, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Eagles 1, Giants 4, Commies and Cowboys fighting for 2. You could be right. That's what it looks like right now. Bring back Cassandra. He's in, Tampa now, right? Mark Holmes was more disgusting. What is going on with Mark? Is he streaming? We can forget Parsons being an Eagle because no one wants him. Now Abdul Carter pushing out of New York, then becoming an Eagle. I like it. To delete or to not delete? That is the question. I guess so. Mark's channel is going to turn to a Food Network this year with all stress snacking. The delusion of grandeur by that guy is remarkable to me. It's remarkable how he can twist things. The way he twists, like you would think that Cowboys beat the Eagles. Jets are killing it running, are they? They got good running backs. Who's gonna go best Eagle? Ertz is better than Goddard right now. You have to put Ertz still. Mark said the Eagles are not good. Right, and then before the game, he's like, remember, whatever happens, no matter how ugly it gets, and this is Mark, you can't judge the first month of the season. It's fool's gold. So, it's only fool's gold if the Cowboys don't look good, right? He's so full of it. Giants should put Darden at this point. Agreed. Giants are trash. And unfortunately, they're going to beat... Dallas is going to beat them next week. They got no shot against Dallas next week. So we know how that is. Gainwell screwing up the Steelers. That's what I heard. So did you see Jackson gave himself a C? Yeah, I don't know what planet he's on. Slade getting... Yeah. Still said the same thing. What was that? If the Cowboys don't look good, then Eagles will. I don't think the Eagles looked particularly good. I don't think they looked good. Not until about, I'd say the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, I thought they played much better. Except for they dropped the game-winning interception. You know, everybody complains about, CeeDee Lamb. Oh, Lamb drops. You know, he should never have gotten a chance to drop that ball because the game should have been over. Just like he never has a problem with Parsons' podcast until he's gone. Yeah, now they're a better team without Parsons. And if Parsons was there, it would have been worse. He is so full of crap. I don't think Ertz was a better tight end. We have to look at the offense they were in. Ertz's top option. Dallas was an op force. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but when you look at the history of the team, and you look at like how they're going to view tight ends, Ertz is going to be considered the top tight end. Now, if you want to go on purely talent, I'll tell you Keith Jackson was the best. But, you know, number-wise, Hurts has got it. You switch to the Steelers-Jets. Buccaneers scored. Cowboys wasn't really good, and Dak wasn't either. There would have several picks if the Eagles was... He should have had 5 interceptions that game. right, 1st and 10, Washington. Why do I feel like Washington's going to go down there and score and end this thing? Parsons is different. In what way? The 2nd and 5. Jones, Daniels, bad throw by Daniels. Adori's used to losing. This is new to him. Yeah, he definitely is used to losing. There's no question about that. Third and 5. Get this mother humper. Come on, Giants, do something. Here's Daniels, looks, throws. Is it caught? Incomplete. Your sound is loud. I guess that's good, right?
And you know what, jackass? And you know what, jackass?
That's the wrong one I wanted.
You're not gonna believe this. He killed 16 Czechoslovakians. Guy was an interior decorator.
Are they going to say he caught that? Our best player on defense didn't play. He might be our most unstoppable player. He's going to play. Let's see what we look. I think the Eagles actually adjusted in the 4th quarter. If you look at that game, they started getting close on that pass rush at the end of that game. Now, Dak made a great pass to CeeDee Lamb, and Lamb just dropped it. But that's a catch, dude. That's going to be a catch. But Dak really threw the game away. And Quinyon Mitchell just did not pick up the interception. I don't know how he dropped so many balls. It's unbelievable to me. Jackson was making bad mistakes in terms of positioning vet cornerback shouldn't make. Well, and even when they catch the ball, it's always like 15 yards after the catch. You know what I mean? It's like at least when Jacorian Bennett was in there, at least it stopped. Like at least they catch it and get tackled. Dory Jackson gave up so much. And then you see the effort to back tackle Sanders on that one run? It was ridiculous. Russ is a part of it. Steelers are getting spanked by the Jets. That's crazy. It wasn't good for defenses to have to adjust with Jalen Carter at the last minute. Dallas still couldn't win. Agreed. Well, I think that whole first series where Dallas scores was a result of Carter getting thrown out. But then if you look at their other scores, Dallas never took the whole field and went down and scored. Every single time they had it was a personal foul. We had a personal foul and penalties. We gave them yards. Yeah, Russell Wilson, he looks like he's done. Ever see Vic DeVito pregame Giants? Yeah, he's hilarious. Giants didn't go after Steichen or Moore as their offensive coordinator. They stuck with Debo, complete idiots. If we start Jackson, I don't think we are beating Kansas City. Mahomes will pick on him even more than Dak did. Will be short slants. I agree. I think Bennett's going to be starting next week. I do. I really believe that. This is what happens when starters don't have dress rehearsal game in preseason. First game dress rehearsal is sloppy. It is. And like the first month is pretty sloppy. You don't really know who you are yet. That's why that's why I can't listen to what he's saying. Jalen Carter playing Chiefs game. Yeah. Most likely, from the reports we've heard, he's not going to be suspended. We don't know for sure yet, but it sounds like he's not getting suspended. Then the rest were trying to give him the game with all that. They still lose, so I don't know why they are celebrating moral victory. Because they're weird. It just shows you how slow they are. They've lost for so long, they don't even know what winning feels like anymore. What's stake for Capizzo Giants get needed blue tour? I don't know what its stakes are. Why YouTube keeps saying you're not live every time I click off? I have no idea. I have no idea. All right, let's look at this stinker play another. He's still in. Wilson back to pass, looking, throws it, and it almost picked off. He stinks. He stinks. I'm not worried about the Commanders' order. You shouldn't. 500. I hate to talk about not playing starters in preseason. It's not as important as people think. Doesn't mean anything. I mean, look, there's definitely sloppiness and rust. I think you saw it in the Green Bay game last year, and I think you saw it yesterday or 2 days ago. But everybody's doing it now, so it's like, what are you going to do? Didn't look like Kellen Moore offense last week. It didn't, no. It looked bad. They didn't make any adjustments. I don't know if the Eagles are waiting to see what teams are going to do this year and then make the adjustments accordingly, but you're right, it didn't. They made no adjustments. 3rd and 12, 6:22 left. Wilson looks, throws. Caught. First down. Very close. Giants team sucks. They do. Washington defense is that good. Dark can play against it. Why not let them? Let him start learning. 4th and 1. Giants going for it at the 30. Here's a little sneak. I think he got it. Atlanta in the red zone. Good. We back. Yeah. That's good, Philly 500. Thank you. Russ been on 2 teams 2 years. He's washed. He's retired. Agreed. Philly, Chris Canty said when he was playing for the Cowgirls that after every game, win or lose, it was like winning the Super Bowl in their locker room because there's no accountability. And I believe that right now. I believe right now the Cowboys are looking at themselves and they think they're great. I really think that. And you would be surprised. I would be surprised to see them struggle next week. But the Giants never can beat Dallas anyways. All right, 1st and 10 to 29. Russell Wilson back to pass. Looking. Going to run. And he's going to get about 7 yards. It's not Eagles football if we're not dogfight the first few games. It's true. What's good, Otis? I do play fantasy, yeah. Yeah. Breaking news, Abdul Carter wants to be traded to the Eagles. I'm sure he does. There's a handoff. Trace trying to get around the side. He might have got it first. I think once Bennett settled in, you're all about to be hyped. He the homie when he was out here in Vegas. We had mutual friends, so we chill. Gritty as fuck when he gets comfy. Gonna bring C.J. Gardner-Johnson energy 100. I agree with you. I think he's going to be fine once he gets adjusted and gets in. I think he's going to start this week. I like what I see from him. I think he's good. 500, we ain't not waiting on nothing. Our offensive coordinator is a moron, as he should never have promoted him. This guy runs a high school offense. What do you want? He learned offense from Nick. All we know is Nick's offense is bad. That's not good then. It's not good. That's going to be a problem all year. Both were, yeah. Makuba looked good, and so did Campbell. They definitely did. Oh, man. What's up, Mean Metal Mike? I liked both those guys. I thought they were good. 1st and 10, Giants at the 39. Wilson looking, throwing to the not the end zone, but he's throwing deep. Incomplete. Giants want a call, no call. That wasn't a penalty. The door is ajar for Dory. Yes. Justin Fields balling, interesting. Daniel Jones will be rated top tier quarterback if Indy wins, and the pundits will say, well, he's got to do it more than one game. 2nd and 10 at the 41. Wilson back to pass, gets hit as he throws, and Neighbors is able to get it anyways. He came back to it. Good play by Neighbors. Did you try Campbell on the edge some plays? I think you're going to see him on the edge, especially when Nakobe comes back. 500. If you're the Dolphins GM of the end of this game with 0 points, what is your first move? Fire that coach. I think he's overrated, dude. Yeah, Neighbors definitely saved the drive there. Wilson took a shot. 1st and 10 at the 39. Wilson going to the end zone. Oh, flags everywhere. A.J. Brown has 0 separation on Thursday, by the way. I don't know what the media expects Jalen to do. Yeah, I don't know. Giants struggling against bad Commies defense. Time to put Dart and Wilson's washed up. Yeah, I agree. We're going to see what the penalty is, though. Neighbors was open too. Holding on Washington. AJ is fine. If he was hurt, he wouldn't have played him. Yeah, Russ is getting crushed. Slay was out there getting cooked. That's what they said. Yeah, that's what they said. All right, 1st and 10 Giants at the 34. Wilson back to pass, looks, throws, caught up at the 18. They're moving. Kevin Patolo got a lock in and schemed something different. Shit, feel bad. Hurts always playing with some bullshit ass coordinator. Agreed. These teams. Wow, hold on the Giants. Wow. Giants need to start Jackson Dart immediately. I agree. Bad call. That's a bad call. First and 20 at the 44. Wilson looking. Going to throw down the sideline. Neighbors dropped it. He had a step. We saw last season we need AJ on the field. Otherwise, it's complete. You got to have AJ on the field. This Texas standard volleyball match is insane. Okay. "500 people act like our offense was bad. We had 3 straight touchdowns and field goals before the weather delay, which ruined both offenses." Yeah, the weather delay didn't help. That's for sure. 2nd and 20. Wilson back to pass. Here comes a blitz. It's picked up. Wilson going to flick it to Scatterboo. And he's going to get tackled. Bald Eagle, thank you for the super chat. He goes, if the Giants had an O-line, they would be so good. I don't think they could be good with Wilson. Gainwell forced a defensive fumble on special teams. That's what he does. Gainwell with a huge strip of the kick return. It was a bad pass by Wilson. It was. He had a step on him. Gainwell could do all the special teams stuff he wants. I'm not missing him. Not one bit. All right, 3rd and 13. Wilson back to pass. Rolling out. What the hell was Wilson doing there? The guy had no shot. What the hell was Wilson doing? Rod don't look that bad. No. "55-yard field goal." I can't even believe the Giants are in this game. Steelers with a comeback. I don't know what's up with Miami. 31-26 Steelers. Have you seen this Tua's doing? I haven't. Rodgers has 4 touchdowns. I guess Rodgers still could play, man. It's crazy. Giants are winning. They can't get out of their own way or finish. They stink. Fumble kickoff touchdown pass for lead. Tyreek starting for me in fantasy. I think Jets doing Jets things. The Jets are the Jets, man. Philly, what play was it when you went the moment Carson was cooked? It wasn't one play. To me, it was his attitude when you know the end of the season came after he was benched. The attitude that he had in the off season requesting a trade was when I knew he was cooked, because he didn't want to fight for the spot. It showed me all I needed to know. 500 based on these games. Who do you think is the playoff picture? Playoff picture? Yeah, it's too early to tell. It looks like a lot of the same teams as last year. It looks like Eagles, Washington for the division. The ball looking like his head is about to pop. Yeah, he stinks. Burrow is in trouble. What's going on in the Bengals game? Carson was cooked when he got headbutted. Yeah, that's when it really happened, but probably right. But I didn't realize it then. Daniels looking, throws. Incomplete, nothing there. Penalty comes in. Bengals ain't going to play. Yeah, they do. Bro looked like Daniel Jones on the Giants. Bengals always start slow. Every year. Or in Burks balling. I like our linebackers, though. Holding defense. Why the hell would you be worried about the playoff picture? I'm not. Carson was jealous of Foles, very insecure. Yeah, he was. And the stories that came out later were crazy. There's Jones back. Daniels. I keep calling him Jones. Daniels. Nothing there. Yeah, I think the Giants' pass rush is kind of legit. I definitely think it's legit. I don't think their secondary's that good, though. I think Russell Wilson looks horrible. I think their run game looks horrible. I think their offensive line looks horrible. I think they got a good defensive line, though. There's Daniels going to keep it, going to run, and he's going to get close to a first. That should be the end of the third quarter. Third and 1 coming up. Yeah, this game stinks. It does. I don't think Washington is making the playoffs because I think 3 teams from the North are making. It could. Well, here's the thing: is Washington plays Green Bay on Thursday Night Football in Green Bay, so we'll be watching that. That should be interesting. It'll be better than this game. The next game will be better. All the remaining games will be better than these, I think. This stinks, this game, because Giants stink. Yeah, Russell Wilson's washed. Eagles have nothing to worry about with this division. I agree. No, Washington looks the same to me as last year. I don't see anything different. I don't think Deebo Samuel's a threat. I think the mistake that the Washington made is when DK Metcalf was out there, they could have gotten him. If they would have had Metcalf and McLaurin, that would have been scary. Deebo don't scare me. So far out these morning slate games, I don't see a team that has the horses to beat the Eagles. One of them get rolling. We will see what they have afternoon has in store. I agree. I'm in complete and utter agreement. I agree. None of these teams in the NFC East look like they can hang with us so far. No. I don't think they can. Brees Hall over 100 yards. He's interesting because he's probably going to get traded. Metcalf's a beast, man. 500, they should have hired an experienced offensive coordinator. This is not a team to learn on the job. Sunday was a scheme issue, not Jalen Hurts' issue. It was definitely a scheme issue. There's no question. He made no adjustments, to the Cowboys at all. And the points that we did score, they were because of Hurts. I agree. And he's got to be better. Otherwise, we got problems. It's going to be awesome to see the Lions play the Packers and the 49ers play the Seahawks. Those are potential playoff teams. That Packer-Lions game I'm very curious about. That game I'm very curious. I even think tomorrow night's game's interesting. The Vikings-Bears, because I don't know what the Bears are now with their new head coach, and I don't know what the Vikings are with their quarterback. Yeah, I think Jalen Hurts will ball out. I think Jalen Hurts has had so many coordinators at this point, he's your de facto offensive coordinator. 500, my beloved Dallas Cowboys need to cut him, asked Miles Sanders. How are you going to let a linebacker catch you from behind? Yeah, I hear you. And then, nice fumble. DK cost $33 million to do, so did Terry. We can't play both that money. Yeah, that's true. Wow, 3rd and 2 loss. Samuel gets caught. How does Garrett Wilson have so many points at Fields? I don't know. The tight end Warren is a stud. Oh, is he? You mean the Warren, the guy that the Cowboys passed on? Thank you, Dallas. Because he's going to be good. Fourth and 2. Washington punting here. It's going to roll to the 9, and he's going to take it. Zach Barnes very fast. He is. Oh, yeah. Eagles Army Down Under, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Says, wouldn't it be funny if Danny Dimes becomes an MVP candidate this year? That would be very bizarre. Think how you're friends with Mark. Being a Dallas fan, you know he is lonely. He's very lonely. However, we could play both. Yeah, I get it. You're probably right. But Debo don't scare me. 1st and 10. Wilson back to pass. Looking, throws. Caught. Neighbors. Nice catch. Flag comes in. The offensive coordinator, our offense is way more of situational caller. Everything that's happening with the play is getting controlled by our quarterback. The offensive coordinator just a scapegoat. 500. Kenny Clark is a monster. He's busy in the trenches. I think the delay really helped the defense there. Because I think when Quinyon Mitchell got that ball back, typical Eagles games are like that, where they're close, and then they get a turnover like that, and then they go down and it's over. And I think the delay really helped you guys. And it kept your defense fresh. Wilson back to pass. Looking, gonna run. Wilson gonna take off, get first down, and slides at the 45. Wow. We should all show up at the NFL headquarters to protest them for forcing us to watch this. Danny Dimes always had a bottom 5 O-line. Yeah, that's true. Burrow sucks. He only has 104 yards. Hurts haters' logic. Oh, yeah, but, don't make excuses. 1st and 10. To 43. Wilson back to pass. Looking. Stay in the pocket. Going to throw deep. Going to throw it away. He's just throwing it away. Look at Rodgers. 4 touchdown passes by Rodgers. Shit. 40-something years old dude's throwing 4 touchdown passes? Damn. Well, Browns D just went crazy. They're legit. Second and 10. Wilson dumps it off. Jones is 22 of 29. Holy crap. I hope Jones is like an MVP candidate. I would love to torture the Giants fans with that. Fields is balling. A-Rod can thank Kenny Gainwell for a turnover. Garrett wrecking the game. Myles Garrett always does, dude. Always does. Third and 4 for the Giants at the 49. Russell Wilson shotgun. Back to pass. Looking. Throws. Caught. Fumble! Washington gets it back. Caught and fumbled. Wow. Let's see if he caught it. Are they saying incomplete? I thought he caught that. That's a catch. Wow, they ruled it incomplete. Dude, I think that's a fumble. If that was us, it'd be a. If that was us, that would be a fumble. 4th and 4. Giants are gonna punt. They bums. Giants are bums. Here's the punt. And it's going to be touchback. All right, Washington comes in. Washington needs one drive. This game's over. I thought that was a catch, but hey, whatever. Giants are horrible. All I say this is, if that was the Eagles, they would have called it a fumble. CeeDee Lamb is worried about getting hit. That's why he drops the ball. He didn't have to dive for that 4th and 3. He drops a lot of balls, apparently. What do we got in here? We got 826 people in here. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't, hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. Appreciate each and every one of you guys watching. We will be streaming the other game next. I'm hoping that game is going to be a lot more entertaining than this one. They stopped showing the Cardinals Saints in the red zone. Damn, Steelers gave up 28 points to the Jets. Slay at cornerback. Yeah. I like Genty. I got him in fantasy. So yeah, that's what I heard. Slay's in his last year. He said he's retiring after this year. He got his title. He's good, man. He's got his money. He's good. He's going to enjoy himself. The balls were thrown into double and triple coverage. Jandy is a rookie. Of course, he isn't going to look good in his first game. Oh, he's not looking good? That sucks for me. But the Eagles find ways to win. That's what good teams do. Yep. He should look good. He's playing New England, and they stink. It's true. Eagles secondary didn't give up a touchdown. No, but they gave up a lot of yards in between. Well, really, Adoree Jackson by himself did. However, it feels good just to enjoy football Sunday after. It feels great, you know? The Cowboys been trying, all Cowboy fans for the last 3-4 days have been trying to ruin our win, but it just doesn't work. All right, let's see what Washington could do. Washington just needs one drive, and this game's over. Daniels back to pass, looking, going to step up. Daniels going to get a first down. Yeah, I'm debating whether I'm going to stream the Bills game. I'm trying to see what that noise was. I don't know what the hell that noise was. I totally missed it. Was it a new subscriber? Whoever subscribed, thank you. Daniels throws, Ertz caught, first down. $500, a weather break. CD was looking for food, and they tried by Mahogany. It was too much oil on the sandwich. He dropped all the passes after the break. Yeah, I think Quinion Mitchell was eating the same one. Thank you, Topher. It's good to see you, by the way. I didn't see who the subscriber was, but thank you so much. I gotta fix this thing so it shows the highlight of when it happens. Here's a handoff. Get a couple up to the 50. So there's 10-16 technically left in this game. I think Washington's going to go score here. I really believe that. Second and 7. Daniels back to pass. He's looking. He's got all day. Now he's getting pressured by Burns. And there's a flag. What's the flag? A hold? Hey, Philly, if we blow out the Chiefs again, would you consider them officially done? No. Not yet. If we're just playing around with the Giants, just finish them off, you know? So have your views been since using the new software? Same throttling. It didn't change. Still throttled. That was my theory that it was the software, but it wasn't. Sorry, Glade play on a 2-point conversion. Second and 17 at the 40. Daniels. Daniels going to keep it, run right up the middle. He's going to get close to a first down. He gets almost all of it back. Jeez. Connor gifted 1 Philly 500 membership. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Carlos, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, Quinion versus Pickens and Lamb. 4 catches. 4 for 9, 30. Yeah, 4 for 9 for 30 total yards. Yeah, I mean, him and Cooper DeJean shut them down, dude. It's true. You're right. 3rd and 5 at the 48. Daniels back to pass. Looking, throws. Caught. Deebo Samuel. Surprised Daniel hasn't had run one yet. He ain't no hurts. Of course not. Fire that guy. Darius Slade channeling his Adoree Jackson. Wow, so Deebo 7 catches, 70-something yards. Timeout Washington. Yeah, a lot of ugly football. And you're going to get a lot of ugly football for about the first 4 weeks. If Mitchell follows Lamb all night game, not even close to doors, or if they just don't get penalty. Look, every score except for the first score came off huge penalties. A 37-yard pass interference call. Then you had taunting call as 15 yards. Then you had the hands in the face, which was bullcrap too. That's 15 yards. You know, it's like just clean up your stuff and we're good. Commanders got too many weapons to be looking like the Dolphins. I don't care. I agree. Game over regardless. If they score a touchdown, even if they score a field goal, most likely, I don't think the Giants could score with Russell Wilson. Here's Daniels. Looks, throws. Oh, Deebo dropped it. No, you might be right, Betty. If he could stay healthy, yeah. 500. Mitchell was targeted 9 times and gave up 30 yards, 0 touchdowns. Yeah, that's pretty good. What was DeJean's? He gave up. He didn't give up much either, right? It was Adoree that kicked us in the butt. Watch, I bet you money all day they're going to say how great Daniels looked tomorrow. Watch, he hasn't looked good. Agreed. Chiefs look bad too. I think we got week 2. It's going to be tough. If we get week 2, teams are in trouble. Teams are in trouble. If we win week 2, because week 3 will be better, week 4 will be better, then we're going to get on a run. Kenneth Gainless just got crushed. He stinks. He sacrificed Gainwell, football gods. I'd take Slade over Jackson. I would too. 2nd and 15. Daniels back to pass. Looks going to dump it off and make a move. Another move. Wow, they're going to get a first down. Giants defense giving up big yards now. I want the Giants to win this game. Washington's more of a threat than the Giants. And Washington's got to play Green Bay on Thursday. So I would love them to lose today and then lose to Green Bay. You know, get them in an 0-2 hole. Remember 500, if the Bengals lose, it's everyone else's fault but Burrows. I know. Giants are sorry. All right, 1st and 10. Washington at the 18. Here's a little Samuels. Oh, he's going to break free. First down. Samuels, touchdown. Touchdown, Washington. That's where Samuels is very dangerous. That play right there where he has the ball yards after catch. That's what he's good at. This game's over. Giants make all these moves are still they still look like the same old Giants. Same old Giants. They'll be quitting by week 5. Eagles Army down under. Thank you for super chat. DeJean, 0 catches for 3 attempts for 0 yards. Wow, that's pretty good. Old man Rodgers taking too many hits. Rodgers got hit hard. The Giants defense is straight ass. Boy, Giants stink. Clock hit 0. They didn't call it. Bad dogs in for it. Well, Giants got to go to Dallas next week. Giants got like the toughest schedule. They're going to be like 0-5 very quickly. Man, these kids can be Giants. Bad dogs done, I'm sure. Breaking news: Gainwell wasn't in the game Thursday when Barkley went out on 3rd down. I know, and it made a big difference. Did you see? I thought Shipley, before he left the game, was good. And I thought A.J. Dillon came in and was good. I thought it was a big improvement over Gainwell. Thank God, Saquon. That's what Saquon's thinking. He doesn't have the speed he does. If there was any doubt the Giants are going to be picking top 5 draft, should be cemented. Could be. Giants are ass. Let me show you guys something. Or let me see if I can find it. Let me see. All right, so the Giants are already done, dude. So here's the Giants' schedule, right? So the Giants got Washington today, then they got to go to Dallas. Then they got to play Kansas City. Then they got to play the Chargers. Then they got to play the Saints and the Eagles, the Broncos, the Eagles, the Niners, the Bears, the Packers, the Lions, the Patriots, and then they get a bye week 14. That's the Giants' schedule. I repeat, they got Washington today. Then they got at Dallas next week. Then they got at home against the Chiefs. Chiefs might be 0-2. Then they got to play the Chargers. Then they got to go to New Orleans. Then they got to play the Eagles. Then they got to go to Denver. Then they got to play the Eagles in Philly. Then they got to play at home versus San Francisco. Then at the Bears. Then they got the Packers, at the Lions, the Patriots, and then a bye. They're done. They're not going to win any of them games. It's already over. Their schedule's insane. Whoever made that schedule for Giants is trolling them. I mean, that's ridiculous. Dude, you're going to lose to Dallas. You're going to lose today. You're going to lose to Dallas, because you always lose to Dallas. Then you got to play the Chiefs. Chiefs are going to be 0-2, because we're going to beat the Chiefs' ass next week. Flacco's 2 intercepted Bengals are still winning by 1 point. Interesting. Are you staying for the next game? Yeah, well, I'll end the stream and I'll reset it, new stream. You know, but yeah, I'm streaming I'm probably going to do a triple header. Probably going to do all 3 games today. We'll see. Here's Wilson, pump fakes, looks, trying to escape. He finally does. Somebody hit him the next week. Giants firing ball this year for sure. I agree. Yeah, let Dart play the rest of the game. That's what I would do. In the last 4 drafts, the Giants have had 6 first-round picks, 4 of them in the top 10, and they still suck. Giants fans were all hyped off of seed for no reason. I know. Effort Fields heading the ball, easy first down. I didn't see it. Giants running the ball still. Giants are still running the ball with 6:34 left. Chiefs suck 0-2 next week. Yeah, Chiefs are going to be 0-2, and they're going to come in and they're going to beat the Giants. The Giants are going to be 0-3. Their schedule's tough. They're done. We're going to beat the Chiefs next week. It's going to be a close game, but we're going to win it. 3rd and 1. Here's a blitz. Russell Wilson's going to throw it for Robinson. Incomplete, flag down. Hopefully we get free 2 wins. Jets up 1 of Steelers is crazy. Giants penalty. Winston will start next week. Poor Russell, they keep trying to keep him relevant. He just can't deliver. Poor guy. He ain't got it no more. If I were the Giants, I would have Dart starting today. And I would let him learn. Legal formation Giants. The catch he made was sweet. Who's that? Yeah, I think we're going to beat the Chiefs. I know damn well Burrow don't only have 113 yards with those weapons. His defense got 2 turnovers. Bengals always start slow. Every year. 3rd and 6 at the 39. Wilson back to pass. Looking. Throws. He has nice catch, Robinson. They got a first. Neighbors looks as old quarterback on the other side of the field. I know, Neighbors. It's going to be Chiefs' record. Chiefs are going to be 0-2, and then they're going to beat the Giants. They're going to be 1-2. Wilson looking. Wilson scrambles. Still looking. And he's going to run out of bounds. Have y'all been watching? No way Dart starts. No point in ruining his career before he even starts. I think he could get sack pressure on that line. What are you gonna do? I don't see the point. I think you got to throw the guys to the fire, man. I think the best way to learn is throw them to the fire. Let them learn. You guys think the ball's going to get fired? I do. I don't know when, but I don't think he makes it the whole year. 2nd and 7 at the 39. Wilson, shotgun. Back to pass. Looking. Get pressured. Gets hit as he throws. And he throws it away. Washington coming for his ass right there. So they got 15 carries running the ball for 30 yards. That O-line was straight booty. It is. Third and 7. 4:46 left in the game. Wilson is shotgun. Calls for it. Gets it. Back to pass. Looks. Getting pressured. Tries to flick it. He does. And he's still going to be short. 4th down on. Right now, they got to go for it. All right, yeah, that's what I heard. Rodgers, 4 touchdown passes today? 40-year-old man? Good for him. 4th and 2. Right, Wilson gets blitzed, throws it up. Intercepted. Flag is down. Wow. I bet you the flag is going to be a late hit on the quarterback. So he got burned Steelers. That's what I heard. Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Oh, get the hell out of here. God, I hate that call so much. The Jets and Steelers have been nice. Totally forgot to switch quarterbacks play each other. Yeah, that's crazy. Beto is melting down. I'm sure he is. Come on. That's a fair hit. The Giants are really stinky. They've been off for like 15 years now. You know what? If that's Jalen Hurts, they do not call that penalty. They don't call it. You know, if the Giants play Carter by himself, he would sack Wilson 10 times. The Giants O-line is it is. Giants first down at the 19. Wilson back to pass. Going to keep it. Going to get tackled. Clock is running. Wilson looks, throws, caught at the 2. That's right. Call though, the hands face. I hate the call. It's a right call, but I hate the call. I hate that call. I think in that situation, Wilson back to pass, looks, throws it away. Bengals up 1 with 19. How about that? Giants stink. Fortunately, I drafted Malik Neighbors. Play dart. This is sad. It's crazy. If you do a triple header, I'll boot you. Okay, non-killionaire. I'm thinking about it. Wilson looks, throws, deflected. Nothing worse than old former player pass pro. You ain't kidding. Packers versus Lions going to be a good game. Glad football's back. I am too. I'm looking forward to that. I was looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the Packers game. And then I'm looking forward to that night game, the Allen versus Lamar. I want to watch that. I appreciate Youngin. 3rd and goal. Wilson is shotgun. They haven't been able to score down here. Wilson back to pass. Looking. Throws it away. Out of bounds. Incomplete. Can't wait for the Bills. Yeah, that game's going to be awesome. That game's going to be... I was trying to debate, should I stream that game or do I just want to sit there in silence and watch it? You know? I don't really mind Burrow compared to Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Oh, you don't like the other 3? Wilson back to pass. Looks, throws. Incomplete. He stinks. He stinks. That's the second or third time they were down there and could not get points. Malik Neighbors going to ask for a trade soon. Not even close. Well, that's 0-1 for the Giants. Giants are who the Giants say they are. Are you? Yeah, I'm leaning towards it. I did all my thumbnails and overlays for the game, just in case. I'm definitely doing the next game, and then I'll probably gonna do all three. Phillies. Did they lose? Let me see. Is that what probably the update I got? Well, they're losing. Yeah. You better be streaming that motherfucker. That's a good game, man. I did my thumbnails and overlays. I was thinking, man, maybe I just want to just, like, chill out and watch that game. All right, Washington's ball. Here's the handoff. Washington, Giants got to stop him. Goes for a couple. Seven lead chance. Yeah, that Steelers game looks like it was a great game. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I still have the Phillies win the World Series. Go for. You think without their pitcher they can do it? Thought the Giants would be better, to be honest. They made so many moves this all season. Yeah, I just think that they don't have the quarterback. I think their offensive line's still weak. I don't like their running game. I think they got 30 yards running. 2:35 left. Daniels want to run it again. Oh, there's a big run. First down, then some. He's gone, not gone. He's pushed out of bounds. Midfield, about a 50-yard run. They're done. Done. That's game right there. Good block by Ertz. Nice stiff arm. Yeah, breaking news, or maybe it's not breaking. Everybody, the world already knew. Pizzle thought he was getting, 27-year-old Russell Wilson. It ain't the case. Stay in bounds. Another first down. And that's going to take it to the 2-minute warning. This game's over. First of all, you were right. Because Giants Cowboys are trash. They are. Big dog is a mad dog, 'cause he knows the Giants always stink. It's a shame that it's like every year I sing that. It's true. Philly, reporting NFL Senior Vice President officiating said Dak spitting was not infraction. They're greasing the skids to suspend him. Carter. They're not going to suspend Carter. I don't think they're going to suspend him. I mean, all the reports that we've gotten have been that they're not going to suspend him, that he's going to get fined. But Dak spit at him. There's no question about it. Dak didn't hit him, but he spit at him. And so I don't see how they can say that's not an infraction. I think that's crazy. They are out to get the Eagles, so you never know. But I think he'll get fined from what I heard, and he's going to sit the first quarter of the next game. He paid his price. He was kicked out of the game. So that's just 1 game suspension and fined. It's over. Danielson, thank you for the super chat. White rerun for the Giants. There you go. Giants are done. I stream in the Lions Packers, which should be a good game. Wow, Steelers win the game. 61-yarder. Damn. I wanted the Steelers to lose so we could trade back for what's his face. Final timeout, Giants. Well, Giants shouldn't be using their final timeouts. There's the handoff. Another big run, another first down. That's it. That is it. This game is over. Dak should be disciplined and Guyton as well. Jerks, both of them. Agreed. Giants cannot stop the run. Holy shit, nah. Yeah, of course he did it on purpose. He spit between two linemen and started smiling. If he was just trying to spit, all he had to do is turn his head, boom, nobody around. After that game, why would you want Slay? He made Adoree look good. If we want anyone, it's Joey Porter. Yeah, but they're not going to trade you Joey Porter Jr. I actually think Jacorian Bennett's going to be fine once we play him. Let's play. I say let's play Bennett. Let's see what he can do, and then we can make a decision by the trade deadline. But we got to get Bennett in there, man. He's got to play. That's how I feel. Yeah, definitely start Bennett. Yeah, Giants are trash, Rock the Artists. If the Cowboys lose to the Giants, that would be gold. Oh, that would be hilarious. I mean, that would be hilarious. Bad Dog going off. I love it. I'll enjoy watching that later. Giants are the same old Giants. Nothing has changed. The Giants will beat the Cowboys next. I hope you're right. Hit stick quick. Hope so. Philly, give us a Bad Dog. Bad Dog is a mad dog, cause he knows the Giants always stink. They drafted Daniel Jones. They trade Saquon. Well, they didn't. They give Saquon Barkley away, and they still stink. Thank you very much. Capizzle already on the floor yelling at his kids. He thought he was getting the Hall of Fame Russell Wilson. He got Russell Wilson with an enlarged prostate. That was about it. 3rd and 10 for Tampa. Atlanta defense has been solid this drive. I would love to see Atlanta beat them. All right, so they're taking a knee. This game's over. They're going to just run this clock out. All right. Ramsey still got it. We talked about getting Ramsey. This is one of the better week ones you will see in the NFL. Yeah, I think the next game's going to be great. I know. I can't either. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end this stream, and then I am going to get ready. I got about 10 minutes before the kickoff of the Green Bay game, and I'll be streaming that. I'm going to stream the Green Bay game, and then most likely I'll be streaming the Ravens. Unless I'm like really, really tired or something. But most likely I got 2 more games left to go. So I'm going to get out of here so I can get this, I can get my scoreboard changed to the other teams. But I will be back in about 10 minutes. I hope you guys will be hanging with me. The stream's already set up, so you can go hang out in there if you want. With that said, yeah, we're going to get out of here. And we'll get ready for the next game. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Peace.
You want a war?
Come on, guys. 2 minutes to go. You have plenty of time. Come on. Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off, it's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay!
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak!
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott! Trying to feed the fantasy lamb! Trying to feed the fantasy lamb! You tried to feed the fantasy lamb! You got to give it to C. Lamb! God! It's over! It's over, Dak! Put Trey Lance in the game. Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk. It is killing me.
I feel it coming. You gotta do something. I feel like it's gonna take Jerry Jones taking. Cut it off. It's over.